Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. Forgive me, I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment. I keep saying that. I tell you what, this old streaming it's getting harder and harder and harder every time I do this. Tonight, Discord is down. So we get a little mechanism that works really nicely using Discord to share the room key. And then today, it's down. It's sort of partly working on my phone. It's not working on the laptop at all. So we've ditched that and we're sharing the room key in the actual YouTube chat thing today. I've lost a glove. There it is. Yeah. So was trying to get all of that sorted out. I didn't know whether it was me or something else, but a quick check online tells me that Discord are aware of the issue and it's not me, it is other things. So yeah, all a bit different tonight. Tonight, am I going to be racing? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I'm not going to lie. My head has not been good this week at all. And so there could well be a fair bit of commentary going on tonight. Talking about that, let me put you on the big screen and I'll put you on board with somebody. I'm not quite sure who. Danny C. A nice, brightly covered South African looking car there. Honouring Bob Marley, it looks like. Nice one, Danny C. I like that one. The chat, Frenchy, they give a pop in and saying hello. Really appreciate that. Yep, you are all registered and everything else. I thought initially maybe something had gone with the registration. That's why you couldn't see the Discord channel. But while I was talking to you, I was also trying to work out why my Discord wasn't working. And then obviously a little search online told me that there's problems all over the place. So hopefully next time you'll be able to get in and see the lobby fine. How have I been? Ooh, not good, but let's not go there. Let's keep it light and positive tonight. I'll know more this week coming. Rita's in. Good evening to you, Rita, and William as well. Danny C is in, and Number One Pops. Good evening to all of you guys. And we have already got a few people that are jumping into the room. We're up to 9 already, and we've only been open 3 minutes, and I was late to the party as well. Hopefully everything is all okay on the stream with regards to the audio and visual. I'm looking at everything everywhere at the moment because it's all just falling apart around my ears. Jack Kobe, the code. It's look up in the what's it in the chat because it's all gone a bit pear-shaped tonight. There you go. There is the code. So I'm hoping to get this one, the qualifying, underway at 10 past. But I have a very funny feeling that I am going to have my work cut out tonight, keeping everything moving forward, sorting everybody out and getting as many people in. And one of the problems I've got at the moment with the pressure in my head that is building is looking at the camera and then back across at the screen and then back to you actually makes my head really hurt. So forgive me tonight if I'm going to be not looking at the camera quite as much, because I'm just going to try and move my head around. Jack, there's plenty of people in, so it should be there. Y3KPCA. Hang on a minute. It's no. Hang on. Whoa. I've got it wrong. Hang on a minute. It's Y, not S. It's Y3. Y3KPCA. Let me just get rid of that one. I'm lying to my mate Jack Kobe. The reason is, you see, I was doing a public service to everybody, trying to stop Jack Kobe getting in so we could all maybe get a win tonight. Alas, it didn't work. Jack Kobe's in, my friends. Jack Kobe's in. Yeah, I've given you the wrong code. I have given you the wrong code. I apologise for that. Let me just, before I do that again, because I know I'm going to get asked for this code several times. And Control C, just get rid of that. Yeah, Frenchy, I need to. I need to just not move it around so much. Hatter Lad is says Hatter's going to get you. Oh, maybe. Right, okay, where are we? So 10 past, we're going to go racing. The lineup tonight, I'm all over the place on because I normally have it open in Discord and I haven't got Discord available to me. Suzuka, first of all, 5 laps around here with racing soft tyres. Then we're heading off to Brands Hatch with sport soft tyres. Then we're doing Watkins Glen and we're back on the racing softs. Alsace with the sport soft. Kyoto, that's Miyabi that we're going to be doing at Kyoto driving park, the short Miyabi one. 15 laps around there on the sport soft. And then we'll be heading off to the Nürburgring Grand Prix for a 5-lapper sport soft. So we're doing a Friday night special all in the one car tonight. And we've got a whole load of races set up that I'm hoping to get done between 11 and half 11, depending on how things progress. We will have to see how we go. So, stream is looking good. We've got 16 people. How many of you have pushed that like button? And how many of you are not yet pushed that like button? If you haven't already, please smack it for me because it will really, really help me. In the room at the moment, we've got Jack Kobe and Greg White, Danny C and Wheels Racing, Mad Hatter, Mad Mikey. The Mad Boys are in the room. Me, although I'm not going to be racing too much, I'm going to untick in a moment. Rita St. James, Hulky's in, Benny's in, Number One Pops, Greg White, Gr.x is just joining us at the moment. And for this one, you might want to put some rain tyres on, but I didn't say that. Greg White, good evening, good evening. Jack Kobe saying rain, question mark, exclamation mark. Oh, maybe. Maybe. We'll see how we go. So let's just have a little look at some of the liveries. Mad Mikey is in the white car with the orange trim, orange wheels and roll cage. Danny C is in that lovely South African Bob Marley inspired livery. Loving that one. Stiggy is in a... That's some sort of pop star on that one. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Taylor Swift or is that Ariana Grande? I can't see. I can't see. He's going around too quickly. We'll come back to Stiggy in a minute. We'll come. Wheels Racing is in the Renown car. Oh, we've had some trouble with the Renown team this week. Oh yes, we have. Oh yes, we have. You've just got to ask Grenster. They picked on him. Rita is in a red and yellow car. That is going to be a TCSRL inspired livery. She just retiring to the pits. Hulky is in a Bullstein liveried car. Mad Mikey, we saw. Number One Pops is in a grey, blue and white one. Jack Kobe is in one of the Drat Fury inspired liveries, which is the pink, black and white. Greg White is in a red one. And this is Stiggy. I can't see who he's got. He's got a young lady on the side of his car, but I can't see who it is. I'm not sure who that is. Can somebody tell me who that is? I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. I'm too old for such things. Jack Kobe, Greg White, Danny C, Wheels Racing, Mad Hatter, Mad Mikey, Gr.x, Rita St. James, Hulky, Ben Clock, Outlaw and Stiggy. Those are your runners for the first one. Let's get the qualifying underway. And we'll see how we go. I am going to be commentating this one. And whether I might do the next one, I don't know. It really depends on how my head is. At the moment, I'm all over the place at the minute. Because of technical issues and stuff that's going on. And just trying to get everything arranged for this evening. I think we got there. Just about got there in time. I haven't brought my water up with me, but I think Joe's making a cup of tea in a minute. So got a little bit from earlier on. Let's have a little drink. I hope that you guys have all got water and you're going to stay hydrated, those of you that are racing. And we're just on board with Stiggy in that purple and white coloured car. Jack Kobe says, you need a new bottle. What do I need a new bottle for? I've got 2. This one's empty. This is the one that's got PSR on it. But unfortunately, it's a bit difficult because it's so shiny. It's a bit difficult to tell. It's got PSR on it and my very favourite BMW VGT on it. And then this is just a purple one. All right. Where are we? So, Wills is going to be the first to set a time, it would look like. Mad Mikey right on his back bumper at the moment, trying to get the benefit of slipstream, a tow, being guided around. Who knows? The only thing I would say, Mad Mikey, is beware. Because we do know that Wills is very, very fast and very, very capable of winning races and claiming podiums. He's also very, very, very good at switching ends and saying hello to the barrier. Especially when Mitchell Morgan's watching. Oh, I love it. I need a new bottle. Pink really is your colour. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Oh, don't make me shake my head. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Oh, Wills is letting Mad Mikey through. I think Wills now wants to pick up the slip. So Wills Racing, it looks like he's playing the game here. Just letting Mad Mikey get away from him a little bit, and then I imagine he'll go charging. Quite nice this one tonight. We're going to be able to see the overalls and helmets of some of the racers, which we don't often get to see because we're obviously going to have an open top car tonight. And are they going to get wet when it rains? Are they going to get wet when it rains? I do wonder. I do wonder. So we got Mad Mikey is going to be leading the pack around. We got a long old way before we get to see the lap time that people are chasing, and theoretically they might only get 1, maybe 2 flying laps depending on how things go. Mad Mikey just coming through the S's there. Windscreen wipers on already. Was not expecting any rain this early in the proceedings, so rain potentially influencing the quali. And is this going to be a case of being out on the track at the right time? I'm just looking at the wet weather gauge, and for all of the cars around the track, none of them are showing any rain, but quite clearly we have got windscreen wipers on for some of the cars right now. Mad Mikey's just go off, so maybe just a passing light shower maybe that isn't going to impact us too much. The weather is random for a lot of these races, but not all of them. So yeah, we'll see how things go. So just waiting for Mad Mikey to come around, spoon, and then he'll head into the latter part of this one, and then we'll have an idea of the lap time that people are chasing. And he's going to... Oh, is he going to make the start-finish line? He should do. I think he will get another lap. You can see that the headlights are firmly on these cars at the moment, and that is showing that it is a little bit dark at the moment here. We're going morning to evening in these races. I don't think we're going to go into night time, but we're starting off early in the morning, so clearly maybe the mist has just dropped down a little bit, or maybe there's a little bit of dew that is being thrown up. We might see what's happening. Jack Kobe's internet is being a bit strange tonight. There are all sorts of issues going on, technical issues on the web, it would seem. Whether there is some sort of attack that is going on more widely, I don't know. But Discord is certainly having some login issues today. That is the reason why we have shared the code in the YouTube tonight. So it's publicly available. We could get anybody in this evening. But for the moment, we've really just got our normal registered racers, and quite a good number of them too. So, where are we? Mad Mikey, a 2:13.3 is the time that we are chasing. Mad Hatter's a 2:14.5. Wheels Racing a 2:14.7, and Danny C a 2:14.9. Greg White is also a 2:14.9. and then Gr.x at 2:16. So Mad Mikey really setting the pace at the moment out there with that 2:13.3. Was he on the track at the right time and managed to get that lap in where the others haven't? He's 1.2 seconds ahead of Mad Hatter, who is the best of the rest, and you can see the rain is now coming down. So I'm wondering if it was a case that you needed to be out on the track at the right time, and now obviously the times are going to be falling away. Even if people jump in for the intermediates, they are going to be in a spot of bother. So it's looking like Mad Mikey is going to be leading us away with Mad Hatter on the front row, and then Wheels and Danny C on row 2, Greg White and Gr.x a little bit further back. Number 1 Pops saying Jack, own cable disconnect, a LAN cable. I think I wouldn't worry about it too much, guys. I think that there are some issues out there at the minute. Jack Kobe's had to restart. Have we lost number 1 Pops as well? Is Pops still on, or is he... Number 1 Pops is still running at the moment. That rain certainly did come down. Ben Clock in the Lucky Strike car, which we didn't see. I do love number 1 Pops' liveries. Again, he's got another beautiful livery on that. Out of time on the number plate on the back. But another beautiful livery. So Mad Mikey is going to be leading us away with Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter's popped the intermediate tyres on already. The big question is, do you start on intermediates? Do you start on slicks and then come in? Could be very interesting in this one. So it looks like we have lost Jack Kobe. This is an opportunity for one of you guys to win here. Jack, I don't think it's possible for me to add people back in. That's without me having to reset everything. So I'm going to be a bit mean. It's I know you like this one. I think the only way I can do it is by, and I always mess this up, is to end the race and then redo it and join the next one. I'm going to be mean. Join the next one. Join the next one, because I've got all sorts of difficulties going on here at the moment. I really wish that people could just jump in at the end and be able to go. But let me, because I can't change it to host. Let me just get this one underway. And that is a real shame. That is a shame. Right, let's see how we go. So it's going to be Mad Hatter and Wheels Racing going to lead us away. Danny C and Greg White on row number 2. Gr.x and Stiggy row 3. Number 1 Pops and Ben Clock on row 4. And then we've got Rita and Hulky on row 5. Jack Kobe and I will be watching this one. We will be if I move across onto the right doodly bug. So we're 5 lights at Suzuka, and then we will be racing. Oh no, this Deadpool lost his connection as well. So we got Jack Kobe, number 1 Pops, and Mad Mikey, all with bad connections. This could be a write-off tonight. We'll see how we go. But I've had some issues, and other people are having issues as well, which is a real pain. Right, Wheels is out front by 0.4 of a second, who is 0.8 ahead of Gr.x, who's 0.2 ahead of number 1. Number 1, then it's 1.5 seconds back to Rita. So the top 4 just gapping the rest at the moment, and Gr.x is going to need to get on it to stay with Danny C. He's dropping back to nearly a second behind during these opening few corners. Oh, Mad Mikey, try. Hopefully you'll be able to do a reset and get back in. I really do. We got a lot of races tonight. A lot of races. Wheels Racing out front at the moment. Wheels, don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. Danny C in second. Gr.x in third at the moment. And number 1 Pops in 4th. A little bit further back, we've got Hulky ahead of Rita now. These two in a lovely little battle. and Stiggy is just off the back, just 1.2 off of the back of Rita, and then he's in his own space at the minute, and then Greg White and Mad Hatter are locked together as well. Oh, Greg White getting a lovely little run up the inside, and Mad Hatter has to just drop in behind there, and Ben at the back at the moment. So we're down to 10 runners. We're dropping people initially with technical issues, so not a lot we can do about that. Hopefully they will be able to rejoin. Jack Kobe is back in. Hopefully Mad Mikey will be able to get back in. And for the moment, number one Popsy is still running. I say number one Popsy is still running. He's in the gravel. He's doing a dance in the gravel. He's left, he's right, he's left, he's right. He's now got dirty tyres. Oh, number one. Rita is obviously had an issue as well. So, oh, Wheels is off as well. Crumbs, what is going on? What's going on? The rain hasn't come yet, but everybody is deciding to play sandcastles. And I think Greg White was just getting into the side of Hulky there through that corner. Oh my word, what is going on here? Stiggy and Mad Hatter locked together at the moment as well. There's a lot of little private battles going on, but we've also got a few people that are making mistakes. I tell you what, Danny C is not making mistakes, but the windscreen wipers on there for a moment. They're back on again. So Danny's rotating nicely. 1.6 ahead of D-Locks. D-Locks 1 second ahead of Wheels. Wheels recovering. They're 6.3 seconds ahead of Greg White. And oh, there's another car off. Hulky off. And in strife and trouble, he's now dropped back to 9th. And Rita, well, she's 12 seconds behind, or was now 3.8. So she's hopefully going to be able to get on the back of Hulky in just a moment and see if they can resume. We've got Ben and number one in a battle together. They're going really well side by side. Number one pops just behind Ben, looking for a way through Spoon. He goes for the inside. That'll be a great little overtake if he can make that one done. He's holding the inside line. Ben giving number one pop some room, but as they exit Spoon, Ben is going to have a lovely little drive and a lovely little slipstream down here into 130R. Who is going to come out of this in the lead? I think number one Pops has got the advantage at the moment, but then we've got the chicane at the end. Ben not quite able to make the slipstream work, but I tell you, he's there. Oh, he's got a lovely little slingshot into the chicane. Can he get through? He doesn't. Just tucks in behind number one, but I tell you what, that is a move in the making by Ben. These two locked together right now. It's only 7th and 8th, but what a battle these two are having. Danny C and D-Locks into the pits. That's a surprise. I don't know quite what they're going to be going for tyre-wise. Ben's got a nice move up the inside now. I think that's going to be that one done unless number one can go around the outside. Oh, he tries. He gets onto the Astro, which is possibly a little bit wet, and he bins it. He's off. Oh, that was looking to be a wonderful little battle between those two. Unfortunately, we were robbed of it by the AstroTurf. Wheels is some 7 seconds out front now. So Wheels, after his issue, suddenly he finds himself way out front. Was that because a couple of people pitted? I'm not quite sure. Greg White finds himself in second, but going around. Oh, these guys are putting a wheel off the track and it is killing them. Guys, you need to keep it on the island. Keep it on the black stuff. If you put it on the Astro, if you put it on the grass, you're going around, as we've seen, and the rain is now falling. Greg finds himself down in third. Mad Hatter promoted up into second, but only 1.2 seconds ahead. Greg White has got Stiggy chasing him 2.5 further back, and the rain starts to fall. Ben chasing down Stiggy, 1.2 behind, and Hulky 1.7. So Hulky is trying to get himself back into this. Danny C has fallen by the wayside too. He's way down in 7th. D-Locks in 8th. Rita 9th. And Outlaw number one Pops recovering in 10th. Number one having a bit of mare in this one. Wheels Racing There's no stopping this young man tonight now. He's had his incident. He's settled down. And he's now 13.5 seconds out front. I think he's almost got enough time to come in, set a new set of boots on and go back out. Mad Hatter and Greg White, well, I thought they were both together, but Greg's just had a moment. There's a yellow flag up. Or Wills is still running. Did Wills just have a spin there? I think he might have done, because that lead that he had that was huge has just evaporated. Mad Hatter now 1.4, 1.1. He's going to be right on the back of Wills as he goes into the first corner. Now this is the difference. Mad Hatter possibly through the dice. He's gone for the intermediate tyres and he is romping away out front now. 2.6 ahead. Wills is on the racing soft and struggling. Stiggy is on the intermediates. Gr.x is on the intermediates. Hulky is on the softs. And Danny's on the inters. You can see at the moment the intermediate racers are dancing around the soft runners. The soft tyres are definitely not the tyre to be on at the moment. And you can see that Mad Hatter now is nearly 5.5 seconds ahead of Stiggy. Wills has gone from being, 13 seconds, I think it was, out front, to being 9 seconds off the pace. This is how much it is hurting these tyres, and it is a long way back to the pits for people that have made the mistake and to get onto the correct tyres. Grenster's not able to participate, but watching, this weather doesn't look like cloudy. I threw a bit of rain into this one. I adjusted it slightly. Yeah, we went cloudy and then we had a little sprinkling of wet stuff, and it's absolutely livened this one up incredibly. Mad Hatter on the right tyres, 6 seconds ahead of Stiggy at the moment, who's 7 ahead of Gr.x. Gr.x on the inters as well. He's got Wills racing right with him. Danny makes a big move up the inside there again. Intermediates versus slicks, and Wills unfortunately is just dropping further and further back. He's in the Astro, he's in the gravel, he's on the Astro. Oh, Rita goes through the intermediate tyres. Wills, you need to get round and stick those inters on, mate. But then again, is the track going to dry out? The sunshine now is out. So we've had cloudy, we've had rain, we're now back into random, and the game is now thrown out some sunshine. How quickly is this track going to dry? And can Wills salvage anything from this? He's 20 seconds back. There is still moisture on the track, but how quickly is it going to dry out? Mad Hatter 7.2 out front of Stiggy. Stiggy 6.2 ahead of Gr.x, and Gr.x is 1.8 ahead of Danny. So it looks like position 1 and 2 is pretty much done. But Danny C, who's been charging all the way through this one, is there anything that he can do? Gr.x and Danny are both on the same tyres, and Rita is bringing herself into this one too. Just a little bit further back, Wills is in a battle with Hulky. Wills still on those racing soft tyres. There's nothing that he can do about them now, but we're definitely seeing a drying line. Is that going to be Wills' opportunity to get a few places back? Real roller coaster race for Wills Racing in this one. He's got Hulky right behind him. Greg White is right with them too. We've got a three-way battle here. Again, it's Mad Hatter out front, Stiggy second and Gr.x in third. That all seems to be playing out quite nicely for Hatter and Stiggy. But Wills, it looks like the track is coming back to him a little bit at the moment. He's got Rita 4 seconds down the road, and we've got basically about half a lap, little under half a lap to go. The sun is out and this track is dry, and it's still showing a little bit of moisture on the gauge down there. But Mad Hatter, he's coming around to 130R on those intermediate tyres. The intermediates are wearing really heavily now that the track is drying. But no, whoa! Mad Hatter's just dropped it. I'm not sure what that was about. That was a 360 spin on the straight there. I don't know whether that was under braking, but he's just dropped it, spun it and put it into the barrier there. Oh my word. Stiggy is now 3.5 seconds behind. We've got the chicane. He could close up massively and potentially steal the win. I don't know. Mad Hatter is still 3 seconds out the front, so I think that he's going to be okay. Mad Hatter and... oh, Stiggy gets it from Mad Hatter on the line. Gr.x just is going to come ahead of Danny C. And then Rita's going to come across for a fine 5th. Then we've got this battle. Greg White just ahead of Wheels Racing and Hulky. They come across the line completely locked together. Outlaw number 1 pops in 9th. And Ben Clock is going to come across in 10th in a moment. So Outlaw number 1 pops having a bit of a nightmare start. He's in 9th. And Ben in 10th. Jack's just saying, are you commentating the whole night? I do want to do 1 or 2 races, but a lot of it is going to depend on my head, if I'm perfectly honest. I might try and run the next one and just see how we go. I might try and race the next one. But I wanted to watch that one. I knew the weather was going to be interesting. It was interesting to see what would happen with tyres. And yeah, that one threw up a brilliant little race to watch and commentate on. But yeah, I'm going to see how I go, Jack. My commentary is too good not to. Oh dear. Grenster says a description mismatch. Hey, I live in the UK. The weather changes. The weather changes. Oh, Sir Terry the Beast. Hey, is it okay if I'm able to join for only 1 race before I have to grab the kiddos? Was a bit late to stream. Yeah, I don't see why not. If you've got the code is out in the wilds today. I don't know. Have you joined, Sir Terry? If you haven't, consider joining PSR. But if not, yeah, I don't see it being a problem. Stiggy was your winner. A 220.8. Mad Hatter in second with a 218.7. Gr.x in third with a 219.4. And Danny C in fourth with a 218.2. Rita in fifth. Fastest lap was Greg White with a 216.157. Looking at those times, that is really quick compared to everybody else, but 12 seconds away from the leader. Wheels Racing in 7th, Hulky in 8th, number 1 Pops 9th, and Ben in 10th. We had a few people that struggled to get off the line initially because of technical issues. Stiggy, Mad Hatter and Gr.x in 1, 2 and 3. They didn't have any such issue. Right, let's get to Brands. I might try and do Brands Hatch because it's going to be a relatively short race and I'll see how we go around this one. And then I may well get into commentating the rest. I do like commentating, I have to say. But then again, I do love racing too. But I want to make sure that I keep my back. I'm in on Tuesday for my next MRI. And hopefully I'll know a little bit more where we are from there. So Brands for this one. Then we're at Watkins, Glen, long course. Again, another great one. Alsace, Village, Kyoto Driving Park, and then the Nürburgring. Not the Nürburgring Grand Prix track to finish up. This one is random weather. And we're now going from racing tyres to sports tyres. So gets interesting, this one, because where am I getting my voice from? I'm hearing an echo. Let's get rid of that. We're switching between racing soft and sports soft tyres for this one, which for tonight, keep people on their toes, shall we say. Right, when should we get this one? Qualify is going to be at 22, so 40, 22 the hour on this one. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to get out on track. I'm just going to see how I do. It's quite overcast again. Sun is out, but it certainly looks a bit overcasting. Don't know what the track temperature is. Whoa. Bit leery. Remember, Mitch, we're on these sport soft tyres. Ooh. Grenster loves it on the sport soft tyres, but racing soft can really bring the car to its full potential. I think in the randomizer we've got some of the races in this car are on sports and some are racing. So we do tend to flip around a little bit on this one. David C, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you are watching the stream or watching one of my videos that have gone out just recently, but thank you for your support, appreciate that. We're up to 94 now. I need 6 more to get to the 100. I don't know what it is, but it's always the same. I struggle to get to the 100 and then it jumps up really quickly. And then I always get to around about 85, 90 and it sits there forever to reach that next 100. So there are 6 of you out there that haven't subbed. You can whack that button. Oh, it'll really help me. Come on, get round, get round, get round. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, let's have a little look and see where we are at for this one. Grenster says, sports softs are also cheaper tyres, befitting to how the car is usually considered the budget fun race car. And Jack Kobe, his dad used to have one of these. When I met up with Jack Kobe at Snetterton last year, I think it was. Jack will correct me when it was. My brain is like a sieve. Yeah, we went around in the MX-5. Oh, stonking day. Absolutely incredible going around Snetterton with those 2 guys, pushing that car to the limit. I tell you what, I never admitted to Jack, but it was actually quite scary because the 2 of them were really pushing it. In fact, both of them got pulled up by the stewards for exceeding track limits around Snetterton. And it was really funny because I was in the car with Jack's dad and he got pulled over. I'll put you on just while I'm telling you this story. So Jack got pulled over, and I can't remember which way around it was. Jack got pulled over and he was told, don't exceed track limits. He said, it wasn't me, it was my dad. And they said, no, it's the car. Doesn't matter who's driving it. All right, okay, no worries. And then the same thing happened. His dad got pulled and he was like, oh no, it's not me, it was my son. And he said, no, it doesn't matter, it's the car. So they both got pulled over for doing the same thing. But the 2 of them, Jack and Gary, were absolutely going for it. They were leaving nothing on the table. And when we were looking at some of the lap times they were doing and some of the other cars that were there, and some really, really good cars too, and they were right up there, you know, matching their times. Phenomenal. Right, Jack, what about the difference if driving style, if you remember? Oh, yeah. Yes. Big difference in the 2. Yeah. I'm not going to go there. Right, where are we? 2140. Let's get this one underway. We've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Danny C, Wheels Racing, Mad Hatter, D-Locks, me, Rita, Hulky, Ben, Henny is in. Don't know who Henny is. Outlaw and Stiggy. I'm assuming Henny might be Sir Terry. I'm guessing. Let's just start the qualifying and we'll see how we go. So, Henny is one of the new guys. Not Sir Terry. Okay, no, that's fine. So Sir Terry is somebody different. So many different names here. Or I'm assuming. I'm a bit confused here. So Terry the Beast, are you Henny in the race? Because I haven't got your YouTube name. Haven't got Henny's YouTube name. We'll come to that in a minute. Come back to that in a minute. Oh, Jack, it was an awesome day. Phenomenal day. I loved it. Oh. Didn't quite know what that was about, but never mind. Whoa. I'm off already. Let me just do a reset on that. Okay, let me just put that in here. Right. So YouTube name is Sir Terry the _ Beast 572. That's cool. That way I won't call you out next time. Sorry about that, my friend. There's just so many different names. So many different names. No, that's fine. So many different names going on. It's very, very, very difficult for me to remember all of the 4 different names and match them all up. So I put them all in a spreadsheet here, just so that when I'm not quite sure, I can quickly glance down, see what's what. Go. Certainly looking a little bit chilly this morning out here at Brands. Just need to be careful with these tyres. Whoa, crumbs, even in 4th gear it's going. Oh no, we're in the gravel and around. Oh, and into the barrier too. Everybody's going to go by now. Is there a gap that I can get out into? Possibly after this car. Okay, dirty tyres now. We'll have a couple of corners where they're going to need to clean up a little bit. Wheels are 135, 112 is the time to beat at the moment. And Mad Hatter with a 135, 217. And Danny C with a 135, 6. So those are your top 3 runners at the moment. Number 1 Pops with a 137. Greg White's also with a 137 now, 137.896. He's in 7th. Number 1 Pops was a little bit quicker, I think. I'm not seeing him on the chart there. Oh, crumbs, I've got a half-second. What have I got a half-second penalty for goodness sake? I give up. Not my night tonight. Oh. Trying to get out of everybody's way. Sorry, Rita. we've got Greg and Wills and Danny and Mad Hatter, Stiggy and Ben, number one and Hulky. Rita, who I got in the way there, I think I might have just infringed her lap there. If I did, I apologise. Fortunately, not only am I trying to race, trying to make sure everything is all running okay as well. Let me just do a save on that. That's fine, that's good. Rita, that doesn't make me feel any better. She says, I would have got a pole there, Mitch. I'll ban myself for a night. There you go. I'll ban myself from racing for a night. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. She's making me feel bad, guys. She's making me feel really bad. Right, where are we? We still got Ben and number one are running. Don't think it made too much difference. Greg White and Wills are going to be leading us away. Danny C and Mad Hatter on row 2. Stiggy and Ben Clock on 3. Outlaw number 1 Pops and Hulky are on 4. Penny and Rita on 5. I'm on 6 with Jack Kobe and D-Lock's just off the back. I'm just going to warn everybody for the moment, don't get anywhere near me because I'm probably going to be doing more pirouettes than Max Verstappen did at the Formula 1 Grand Prix last weekend. The only difference is he can do a 360 carry on. Me, I'm going to do a 360 and wind up in the barrier. Subtle difference. Subtle difference. Right, let's see how we go. Right, good luck everybody. Well, number 1 Pops Ferrari, Porsches, GT3Rs, BMW, or BMW M2. Was that a competition you were out in, number 1? Oh, jealous of the M2. I saw my perfect M2 today. Unfortunately, it's only about 10 grand more expensive than I can afford. I've been trying to persuade Joe to let me get it. I know I can't, but it's just like, can I get it? Please, can I get it? Please, let me. Please. It's only money. Alas, it isn't going to happen. Whoa, we got a big crash in front. I've got number 1 Pops up the inside of me. Oh, he's got the better of me. He's got the better of me. Oh, big crash there. Danny C and D-Locks both having a bit of a moment there. I've got to be really careful that I don't have a big moment with number 1 here going into this corner. Hard to know where to brake on these sports tyres. Oh, Mad Hatter, Wills and Greg out front at the moment. Whoa, it's going around. Oh, we got somebody else off. Ben is off and in the grass. Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, no. There was nothing that Ben could do about that. If anybody puts a steward's inquiry in for a bad rejoin on that, it will be thrown straight out because I could see he was coming across the track and he was like, can I get the inside of him? I couldn't. Oh, Ben, how on earth you held that, I do not know. Right, I've got my work cut out to try and catch up with these guys up front now. Come on, get round. Thank you. A real gaggle of cars just up ahead here. Oh, you can't brake and turn at the same time, Mitch, as another car bites the dust. purple time for me. Oh, that's good. But we're still not doing. We're still in 9th position at the moment. Mad Hatter Wheels and Greg White out front. I'm expecting to see Rita up there on the podium at the moment. She said that she was going to get a pole position when I infringed her, so I'm expecting her to be super quick around here and to be up there on, if not pole, and if not in first place, second or third. Nothing less is acceptable. Oh. Come on, get around. I don't know where Jack is. I haven't even seen Jack. He left me for dead off the line and just disappeared. Oh, somebody else hard in the barrow. That's Henny. Oh, that hurt. You could see that one. That was a real slapper. Oh, the back end of that went round and it just slammed him into the barrier there. A real tank slapper on there. Oh, I tell you what, he'll be glad of the roll cage in that one. I've got Danny C type behind me now. So we're up into 8th, but how long can I hold this? And is there any way that I can chase down Hulky in front? He's 3.5 seconds. Got Danny C type behind me at the moment. He's taking a look up the inside. Whoa, big slide there. Both of us got a big slide. Danny, I hope that didn't do anything with you. My car was sliding there big time. Another car off. Just Stiggy gathering it all together. Right, there's Hulky just in front of us. Lap 3 of 6, so we've still got a fair way to go yet. Following through at the moment. And you see, I can see him in my mirrors just get bigger and bigger and bigger. We are up with Hulky here. And Stiggy just ahead. Oh, I got that all wrong. I'm going to be off and into the dirt. That's going to let Danny see through. Right, dirty tyres now for this corner. Is going to be on the back of me too now as well. Those dirty tyres really hurting. I've got the sports tyres on and broke as if I'd got the racing tyres on. On the grass again. Oh, where's Hulky going? Hulky's off. Did Danny C and Hulky get into each other? Danny C's backing out there. It's promoted us up into 7th for the minute. Oh, get that round, get that turned round. Come on. He locks his tight behind me at the moment. That 5 of 6. We've got 2 to go. Stiggy's just in front. Another big slide. Rita's in 5th. So she's got to get a wriggle on if she's going to get a podium. Nothing lower than 3rd will do. Oh, my good lady's coming with a lovely cup of tea. Thank you. Oh, Gr.x gives me a little tap to say, come on, forget the T and hurry up. Thank you, Joe. Oh, I'm off on the grass again. Oh, I've got a track limit. Going to try and let Gr.x through in a moment. Go, go, go. There we go. He's through. Don't want to hold him up when I've got a penalty to serve. And he's got an opportunity to chase down Stiggy in front. I'll hold on to 8th. That is the big question. Or is somebody else going to die out there? We've seen a lot of deaths in this one. A lot of people struggling. Final lap. Mad Hatter, Jack Kobe and Wills. So Jack has got himself up into 2nd place. I need to try and get on the back of Gr.x and try and get that 7th place back. But at the moment he's 1.2 seconds down the road. Scratch that, 1.4. He's going really, really well at the moment. Oh, I've gone quicker by 3/1000ths of a second. Like, that's really going to make a huge difference. Still waiting to see Rita jump onto the top 3. I can't see her at the moment. Where is she? She assured me that she got pole time here. So I'm expecting her to be flying and probably saving it all up for the last couple of corners. And then she's going to jump on and go, there you go, see Mitch. If you hadn't have killed me, then I would have been on the win. And it's all your fault that you didn't win. But she won't be able to do that unless she gets the 3rd position. You're still not there at the moment. I think I might have got away with it. I might have got away with it. Here's Mad Hatter, Jack Kobe and Wills. I got away with it. Oh, where did Rita finish? She did actually say that I didn't interrupt earlier on. She's saying, no, I'm messing. It didn't affect me. I know, my friend. I'm playing around too. Hat lad, 5th, Mr. Kobe. Laugh out loud. Oh, where are we? Mad Hatter was your winner there. Jack Kobe, 0.074. Coming from the back. Oh, that's amazing. And Rita with a fine 5th there. And really the winner of the rest, because you had Mad Hatter, Jack Kobe, Wills and Greg White. They were 4 seconds within each other, and then some 11 seconds back to Rita and the rest of us. So yeah, well done to the 4 of you. And I didn't have a horn, says Howard. Good. I've disabled all the horns tonight. I've disabled them all. Nobody can use them. Right, I am going to share the replays just in case there are any stewards' inquiries this evening. Hopefully there won't be. Because I have a very busy weekend this weekend. I am going to be spending the day with Joanna tomorrow in the garden. And then I'm doing something very special. Very, very, very special on Sunday. In fact, I've got 2 really special days over the next few months. On Sunday, I'm doing something really special. And then on my birthday, Joe has arranged for me to go and see some very, very nice aircraft over at Sywell, which I'm really, really, really looking forward to. I might actually get to touch a Spitfire. I've touched a Merlin engine from a Spitfire, but never touched. The nearest I've been to a Spitfire is about 30 odd feet. I might actually get to touch one, which would be absolutely stunning. Right, Mad Hatter was your winner, a 134.675. Jack Kobe in second, a 134.057 and the fastest lap. Wheels Racing in third on a 134.815. Greg White in fourth, Rita fifth, Stiggy sixth, Gr.x seventh. I got eighth. Ben in ninth, Danny C in 10th, Hulky 11th, Penny in 12th, and number one Pops in 13th. Your top three, Mad Hatter, Jack Kobe, and Wheels Racing. Right, let's get the next one set up because we're going to be at Watkins Glen for this one. And tyres for this. Let me have a little look in the regulations for this one when the room loads, and we'll have a look. I think it's definitely closer racing with racing softs, says Jack Kobe. Did look that way. I think the thing is a lot of us are used to racing on racing softs rather than the soft tyres, and the softs tend to be a little bit unforgiving, and I feel like I can lay the car through the corners better on racing, but there we go. There, view settings, where are we? We are on sports soft, I think. No, we're on racing soft tyres for this one. We are on racing soft. So I'm going to get into trouble. I might do this one, and then I will sit out for the remainder of the races. Because what have we got? We've got Watkins Glen, then we're off to Alsace, Miyabi and Nürburgring, which could be some great races. When I did some research on this one earlier on, it did say that Alsace was potentially the standout race for this evening. That was the one to watch. So I am going to be watching that one, and we're going to start this one at 5 past. So everybody should be getting a little bit more to grips with the cars. So I think I'm going to just get into them fairly quickly now. William, I prefer sports softs with this car. That's his preference. Jack Kobe, yeah, I prefer it too. I think but it's definitely closer racing with the racing tyres. So it's interesting on the tyres as to what people like. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, where are we? Just waiting for Hulky to tick in. We've got 11 runners at the moment. I think we've lost Henny and maybe 1 or 2 others at the moment. We've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Danny C, Wheels Racing, Mad Hatter and D-Locks. Me, Rita, Hulky, Ben Clock and Stiggy are your runners. And I don't know if anybody else... so Terry says, thanks for the race, guys. Hopefully I'm back to join back. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. William's saying a bit more than door rubbing on the start finish. Fun though. I've just got somebody is just joining. And then we will be getting this one underway. Oh, Henny's back. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Right. Okay. So we'll just wait for Henny to jump in and then we will get going. And in this one, we have got Jack Kobe and Greg White, Danny C, Wheels Racing, Mad Hatter, D-Locks, me, Rita, Hulky, Ben Clock, Stiggy. Just waiting for Henny, and then we will get running on this one. Very, very interesting. I might do a poll in the Discord when it's working over the weekend or maybe Monday to see whether you preferred the racing soft or the sports soft tyres on this car. Remember, in the randomizer, we do have, yes, everybody in. We do have some races on the sports and some on the hards. And whenever I do it, some people say, oh, I prefer sports. And other days people say, oh, I prefer racing. So really, it's going to be very, very interesting. It's great that, I mean, Grenster put this one together for me. He gave me a whole load of them. I turned around to AI and said, which are the best tracks out of all of these combos for the Mazda? And it's come up with these tracks. So that's how I've arrived at these ones. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see who likes which tyres in this. So I've done one on the sports tyres, we're doing one on the racing tyres, just so that I can get a feel of how I prefer it. Already I feel so much more confident on the racing tyres. Whether I'm going to say that when we go through the bus stop, I really, really don't know. We're just on the outlap at the moment. to slow down for these guys. Still quite loose on the back end, if I'm honest. Jacoby with a 3-second penalty. That's not going to bother him because he's going to start from the back anyway. He still breaks traction very easily in third gear. You're going to let Jacoby through there. Oh, Wills has done to spin. Wills facing the wrong way there. I'm into my usual situation. Does Jacoby give me a good hard punt to say you were too slow through that section? Or is he just giving me a little rub to say, yeah, you did okay? And I'm getting a little rub at the moment, which is quite nice. Whoa, that was a bit leery. I've got to have 1.5 seconds. So obviously jumped one of the curbs somewhere, which is a bit of a shame. Where are we? We've got 1.27 seconds, 1 minute 20 seconds to get around and start another one. So hopefully I'll be able to get another one in here. Way too slow out of that one. You can see Jack's so much quicker than me. Right, let's see what we can do now. Slightly earlier than we would normally get rotated around and in on the power as quick as we can. Got a little bit of a tyre squeal there, so the car just going slightly sideways. A few people that are jumping out at the moment. Danny C, a 158.7. Not quite sure where the track limit is through there, so we well have got another one. Looks like we got away with it that time. Stay off the grass, Mitch. How are we doing? Jacoby closed up way too much on that occasion. I'm 2.8 on the power. I'm in the wall. Should be powering off the apex. I'm going to get a big old bash for that one to say that was too slow. I could tell that that was way too slow off that corner. Not sure how we did. 5th at the moment. We got Mad Hatters running. Ben Clock is running. Wills is still running. Henny's still running. Greg is. Gr.x. So it's all going to change yet. Danny C is still running in 3rd. We've got Stiggy and Rita 1st and 2nd. Wheels Racing pops it onto the front row at the moment. A 1:57.973 and the fastest lap by 0.221 of a second. Rita's in 3rd at the moment. Danny C is running. Ben's running. Greg and Gr.x are also running. So things could still change at the front there. At the moment it is Will, Stiggy and Rita. 1, 2 and 3. What can Danny do? He's not going to be too far away. Looks like Hulky's 5th at the moment, just ahead of me. Going to be very, very close. And we will have to see. It is Wills and Stiggy that are going to be leading us away. Rita stays on the 3rd position there, so she's going to be on row 2 with Danny. I am on row 3 with Hulky. Mad Hatter and Ben Clock on row 4. Jacoby and Henny on row 5, with Greg and Gr.x on row 6. Let's get into this one and see what we can do. All right. Good luck, everybody. Mad Hatter's saying, I'm a beginner. Don't you believe a word of it. Don't you believe a word of it. He's far from that. Guys, in the YouTube, if you haven't already, please smack the like button for this video. It would really, really help me out. I'd love to get to 50 likes on these videos of a night, but at the moment, a million miles away from that. If all of you were to hit that like button right now, that would be about my average number of likes for a video. Oh, I forgot the handbrake again. I tell you, my brain, it's really not functioning very well at the moment. Even at work today, I was sitting there doing something and I was looking at the computer thinking, what are you supposed to do? What are you doing? What are you doing? D-Log's just in front of me at the moment. There's a big old gaggle of cars together. Nobody's really broken away from what I can see at the moment. Gotta be careful. Whoa, we got cars all over the shop. Ooh, that was a bit interesting through there. How on earth we managed to stay out of that trouble, I really do not know. Oh, big slide into that corner. Still sliding, sliding, sliding. Not on the power early enough, nearly early enough. You could see there, Gr.x broke earlier, had the better run through there and better exit. I broke it a little bit too late and that hurt me a lot. Won't make the same mistake here. Oh, but second gear was not good. Stiggy's saying don't touch my car, so I'm giving her a little push here. Musical Lee, thank you for joining us and for subscribing. Oh, we've got a few people subscribing tonight, which is good. Oh, Stiggy, are we good? I was holding the inside line there. I'm hoping we're okay because I want to try and off and after these guys up front. if at all possible. I hope it was good. In the chat, if you feel I was a bit too robust through there, let me know and I'll drop back. But I think I was okay. Oh, all over the place there. The car really loose through that corner. Wheels and Jack Kobe out front. Wheels looks like he's a mile out front at the moment. Hatter with a 1 second penalty. Falls across to serve that. He's going to pull across in front of me onto the corner. He's going to one ghost. We're going to be pretty close actually, side by side through this one. Oh, I've gone a bit too wide. That could be a penalty for me. There we go. Oh, 1 second. Oh. Should have conceded and just jumped in behind Mad Hatter as he was recovering from the penalty. One of the things I really hate about Gran Turismo is the penalty system where it slows you down on the track. I mean, in what form of motorsport do you slam the brakes on to serve a penalty on a track? It's ridiculous whoever's come up with this idea. They really do need their heads banging together, and it's just a crazy idea. I mean, by all means, save up the penalties and add them up at the end. But to actually stop a car like that on track, it's ruined it for Mad Hatter, and it's ruined it for me as well. A real shame. But there we go. That is the... we're all in the same boat. Everybody's in the same boat with this one. This is how it is. Oh, Mad Hatter all over the curbs there. I've got a 1 second penalty. He's got a 1.5 second penalty. Oh my word. That's harsh. Very harsh indeed. I've got Rita chasing me down behind, so I'm going to need to move over to the left hand side to make sure I'm off the racing line to serve this penalty. Through Rita goes. Three of 5 at the moment. Couple of laps to run here. Oh, crumbs. That car just completely let go there. Round we went. It's a really grotty place to drop it to. That is going to happen a little bit though with me at the moment whilst I'm trying to work on these new little things I'm trying to do, and trying to get the power down on the apex more, and occasionally I'm doing that, and as I'm putting the power down and back end is just rotating on me, I just need to be a little bit more careful about how the power is going down. Back into this one, pick up this apex, and then power on the middle of the apex. Bed the power in that time rather than just literally going for it. Four or five. Ben's just in front. So just in front is 6 seconds down the road. This is an opportunity for me to practice what I've been doing. Again, one of the things that I often see the top guys doing is they'll change up midway through the corner. I did it there and it just completely unsettled the car. We've got another 1 second penalty. So, you know, this little technique, there's a lot of work I've got to do on this. So much work I need to do. And I'm probably going to get slower on a few penalties like that whilst I am trying to get it together. Tad earlier, the apex, power, got to slide there, same one here, tad earlier, get it rotated, and as soon as you can like get out of the corner on the power, got nobody behind me, I can stay in this lane, but killed the trap, killed it. Jacoby Wills and Gr.x out front at the moment on this one. I think they're going to be coming across the start-finish line in a moment. We are quite a fair way back. I think the other thing I'm not doing is I'm not changing down the gear enough for rotation, and that's part of my issue as well. Not getting this car rotated enough. Up the gear as you go through the corner. Lots to learn. It's one of the things I love about sim racing. It's a constant learning curve. At least it is for me. I'm constantly learning. Right, that is going to be it for me. Frenchie says thanks for the races. Thank you very much, my friend, if you're disappearing. We'll just wait for this one to finish, and then I will get the next one set up. So we came in 10th on that one, which is not good, but we had a few incidents in that. Right, okay, so where are we? Let's just do a quick replay save. Hatlad, don't you worry, I have chase cam, I see all. And I think this is Rita says, sorry for the bus stop, Stiggy, I dropped back in case it was me. Sorry for the dive at turn 1, Hatter. Just missed my break-in. And William saying, well done, Jack. You scared me off the road. He does that to me all the time, William. You get Jack Kobe comes up behind you and I just get this mist in my head that just says crash. Jack Kobe was your winner at 156.510 and the fastest lap. Will's in second with a 157.096. Wills is on form tonight. Greg White in third, a 157.464. And then Danny C in fourth, D-Locks in fifth, Rita in sixth, Stiggy seventh, Ben Clock in eighth, Mad Hatter ninth, I got 10th, Holkey a lap down in 11th, and Henny in 12th. Right. Jack Kobe Wills and Greg White. You're 1, 2, 3. Oh, Stiggy got a pen, but no worry. Oh, Stiggy, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I thought I'd left him room. I really thought I'd left room. Oh, that makes me feel bad. What am I doing now? Editing the settings. And we're going to go to Alsace village for the next one. Okay, where are we? Here we go. Right. So again, same car. The difference with this one is that we are back to the soft tyres. Sorry, not soft, the sports tyres. So on sports soft tyres for this one. And yeah, really sorry, Stiggy, for that. I thought I'd left room on the outside of the corner there, but possibly not. Possibly not. Jack Kobe saying, naughty, Mr. Morgan. I'm going to have to look at the replay and see what I can learn from that. Quite clearly, I have made a mistake. I'll ban myself for the rest of the night. Stiggy, if I did infringe you, you can always log that as a steward's inquiry. I will take the hit. Good night, Hatter lad. Great fun as always. I'll catch you again soon. Love, the Mad Hatter. Thank you, my friend. Is that sort of love the Mad Hatter, as in we have to love the Mad Hatter? Or is it that you're saying love to everybody, Mad Hatter, and signing off? I think he means that we have to love the Mad Hatter. I think we do. I think we have to love him. Definitely, definitely, definitely. You have a good one, my friend. Thank you for racing with us this evening. Really appreciate it. Have I told everybody when we're going racing in this one? Don't think I did I? So we're going to go for the qualifier at past. Oh, literally a few seconds time. Very, very, very quickly we're going to be going into this one. We've just got Jack Kobe, Danny C, Wheels, D-Locks, Rita and Stiggy. Only 6 in this one. So we've lost a few. And we've got a few races to do yet, actually. So we've got 3 races. Don't know that we're going to get them all done. We'll see how many more people we do lose. But even though we've only got 6, you can guarantee it's going to be good racing. Right, let's get this one underway. We'll see how we go. What it might be that what I do is I ditch the quali for the next couple of races. Depending on how many numbers we have, we will have to see. Right, where are we? Let's go into the spectate mode, and we'll put some race information up so we know what we're doing. Just on board with Danny C here. Danny's been going really well all night. He's in the Bob Marley inspired livery. See how much grip he's got on these sports tyres. Just having to do a few steering corrections through those corners as the tyres just lose a little bit of adhesion on the exits. No such drama on that one. Really smooth corner that was. Oh, I nearly caught the barrier there. Very nearly ran into the side of the barrier there. I thought that was going to be a big accident, but Danny keeping it out and going well. Lovely through that one. I often end up in the grass on that one, and then we get into the bank curve here. Is this full on? No, he's off slightly on the accelerator. Feathering through here 2 or 3 times, and then we're going to sweep around to what is one of the hardest corners on this racetrack. If you're not careful, you're braking while you're turning. You can easily be in that barrier on the right hand side. Very, very difficult corner. And then he's going to go left and up the hill, over the top. And then the little, I love this little section down the bottom here. You're hard on the brakes. You turn it round to the right, then the left, then the right, and across the start finishing line. And yeah, really, really, really good through this little section. Right, let's have a little look and see where we are at. So we've got Danny, Rita, Jack, Stiggy, Wills and D-Lox. D-Lox is in the pits at the moment. Danny, we've got a couple of minutes of qualifying, 2.5 minutes of qualifying to run, and then a couple of minutes overrun. So we've got a little bit of time for these guys to get another lap in. And so that'll be a couple of flying laps. So if people have made a mistake on the first one, they are going to get the opportunity to correct that on the second. At the moment, excuse me, Danny's going really well. Danny is going really, really well right now. Rita's second on track. Where are we? I think Danny's coming around. Where's the start finish? That must be up where the where D-Lox is in the pits. So we've got a fair old way to go yet. These guys just qualifying at the moment. I'll probably do away with the qualifying for the next two. I did put in a few races because it's a Friday night special tonight, and we were in this car, and it is a great car to be in. And it's been really interesting to see what these cars are like with the different tyres on them. And it's actually quite interesting. I'm just looking at Danny's got really low profile tyres on that car. Look, barely any tyre at the bottom of the wheel there. If you look at Rita's, she's got a lot more tyre, so much smaller wheel rims on her car. And Jack, I don't know what Jack's got. The trouble with Jack is he's black on black, so it's difficult to see. I think he's got smaller rims too. I'm just going to let Coda out. Wants to go out for a minute. Oh. So we're chasing a 209.4 from Danny. Will's just done a 209.7, so he's just 0.33 off. And then Rita's a 211. So at the moment, it's Danny, C and Will's that are very, very much out front with regards to the lap time. D-Lox is in the pits. He's not running. Jack Kobe is aborting his lap times at the moment to start at the back. He will probably be down in a 209 quite easily, I would think. And then we've got Rita and Stiggy very, very close together. A 2:11.559 and a 2:11.670. So 0.111 between those two as it stands at the moment. But Rita's going quicker. She's 1.1 seconds faster. That would be enough to bring her within a second, I think, of the leading two racers. So if she can get a good finish here, this will be a great result for Rita and put Stiggy potentially under pressure, who's got a 2:11.6. Let's see what Rita comes home with. At the moment, Danny C and Wills are still 2:09.4 and 2:09.7. Can Rita put this in the 2:09s as she comes through to finish this one? It's going to be jolly close. Oh, it snuck into the 10s there. She lost a little bit at the end, but she closes that to just under 2 seconds, a 2:10.6. And Stiggy then bangs in a 2:09.9 just to rub salt into the wound. Well done, Stiggy. He's 1.22 off the pace, and Danny setting a faster time there, a 2:08.6 at the very end to go 1 second ahead of Wills. So Danny looks like he is the car to beat here. Wills is there or thereabouts. Stiggy's only 1.36 off the back of Wills, and Rita's only 0.7 back. And then we've got Jack Kobe and Gr.x that haven't qualified in this one. So yeah, this is going to be very, very, very interesting, this race. Very interesting indeed. Right, no need to worry about changing tyres and stuff, so let's just get straight into this one. And we'll see how we go. 5 laps around here. Very technical. Jack says, where's everybody gone? I think it's just a late night, my friend. Or maybe people have just had enough of this one. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Enjoying the racing. And we've got some good racers on track at the moment. So it's going to be Danny C and Wills that are going to lead us away. Stiggy and Rita on row number 2. And then Jack Kobe and Gr.x on row number 3. Jack Kobe and Gr.x looking to come through from the back of the pack here. But it is Wills that is going to lead us through the first turn, with Danny, Stiggy and then Rita. So it is as they left the grid at the moment. Very, very closely bunched up. I was going to say single file through there, but Jack Kobe taking a slightly wider line, potentially looking for overtaking opportunities already. Danny putting a wheel in the gravel there on the inside of the curb. That's lost him a bit of traction, I think. And I thought that Wills was going to get through. Wills trying to go around the outside. Now he cuts to the inside. Danny on the gravel again. And Jack Kobe following Danny onto the gravel too. Wills Racing taking advantage of that and just pulls his nose just ahead of Danny C. So Wills being a little bit more conservative on the corners. Danny C being really aggressive on the corners. And unfortunately, Danny C just losing out marginally there. With dirty tyres, I think the Stiggy is looking to try and make a move around the outside as well. Danny holding a much tighter line through that one, but Jack Kobe goes through. Danny's now got Stiggy on the inside as we go through the bank section. They've got Gr.x on the back of these guys as well. So this is all change and change and change. Out front, it is Wills Racing. He is clear of Jack Kobe by 0.7, who is clear of Danny by 0.6. And then everybody else is pretty much grouped up together. Danny, Gr.x, Stiggy and Rita just off the back here. Nothing between it on these guys. Danny C getting it loose. Will spins, Stiggy spins. Oh, we've got 2 spinners there in one corner. I'm wondering whether Stiggy spun because Wills was spinning there. It might be that they both independently dropped it. I'm not quite sure. We'd need to look back at a replay to see, but not any opportunity to do that right now. But he didn't need it, but that has gifted the lead to Jack Kobe. And Danny just tapping the barrier on the way through there as he was trying to use all of the track and carry the speed through to try and stay with Jack Kobe, who is 2.5 seconds ahead of Danny. As I say that, it drops to 2 seconds. Danny just closing in marginally on Jacoby. And Rita finds herself in third with Gr.x right on her back bumper. So we have got the guy that started off at the back of the pack wanting to come through, Gr.x, against one of the best defenders on the track. And again, Gr.x is finding that Rita really can put her cars in places on the track that makes it extremely difficult to get past sometimes, even when you've got really wide track like this and a tiny little car. So Gr.x just falling back by half a second there. Rita setting a purple half a second quicker. So even though I looked like she was defending, she's pulling away nicely and just gapping Gr.x a little bit. Talking about a gap, Jacoby 2.6 seconds out front at the moment and looking absolutely supreme. No worries in Kobe's car at all. Pretty much the same for Danny C. He is dropping back a little bit, and Rita is closing up ever so slightly. She's got the gap down to 1.5 seconds to Danny C. The gap between her and Gr.x remains at half a second. So Rita having the opportunity, I think, to run her lines here and see if there is any way that she can close up on Danny C. But she's also going to be watching the mirrors to make sure that Gr.x doesn't get too close. Oh, Rita out onto the grass there. That's not going to do her any favours. And as you can see, that Gr.x is now picking up a few tenths of a second as they go over the top and down the hill. Both of them hit the brakes. Slightly different line from Rita and Gr.x. Gr.x with a slightly tighter line. Who is going to come out of this best? It's Rita with Gr.x 0.8 of a second behind. Rita's still going quicker. Setting blue times, pushing hard. Danny C out front at the moment with Jacoby 0.2 behind. So this is for the lead. Jacoby has closed massively on Danny C. Is this going to put these two in a battle that is going to slow them down, or is Jacoby going to be able to get the move done, or is Danny going to be able to defend and hold Jack behind? At the moment, Danny C is doing a great little job of defending. He had to brake midway through the corner there. That's put Jacoby alongside, but Danny C is going to have the inside for this one. Is Jack going to do one of his outside-inside moves? No, he can't quite do that. Danny's got the inside covered. Jack swaps to the inside. He feigns a look up the inside. Can't do it. Drops back in behind Danny. Danny gets it really loose on the exit there. Jacoby also going a little bit wide and over the curb. I think he thought that Danny might have been dropping it there, so he was giving Danny plenty of room. But Jacoby now sweeps through on the inside, and that has to be job done through that corner. But Danny C's got a lovely turn of speed, and this isn't over yet. Danny's gone for the wide line. Jacoby's gone for the tighter inside line. Danny's going to have a lovely drive off of this corner. What can Jacoby do? He can't do anything. Danny's coming back at him. It is down to 0.3 of a second. Jacoby touches the wall there as well for good measure, and Danny is catching Jacoby. As I say that, he gets a big slide through that corner, and then Jack moves the gap out to 0.8 of a second. Just a little bit behind. Rita and Gr.x are still locked in this gargantuan battle, and Rita just staying ahead. It looks like Gr.x is just unable to find a way through. Rita has the ability to make these little MX-5s the size of a Bugatti. Really making her car as wide as she possibly can here. And Gr.x for the moment doesn't have any answer. A little bit further back, Stiggy is 6.5 seconds behind, and Wills, well, he seems to be a hero or zero around the tracks this evening. He's been up on the podium again and again. In this one, he's languishing down in 6th place and some 20 seconds off of Danny C out front as Jack makes a move around the outside. He's got the inside for this one. Surely he can get that done. No, Danny C really late on the brakes, covers the inside line nicely there, all over the track on the exit, and he manages to keep first. So he's soaking up the pressure from Jacoby really nicely here. And Gr.x has finally managed to make a move on Rita. We didn't see it on camera, but Gr.x has managed to come through. Rita has now got the slipstream though, 0.3. Is there anything that she can do to get that place back? Or is this Gr.x opportunity to run away and try and close the 3.5 second gap to Jack Kobe? We've only got 1.5 laps left in this one. So I fear that Gr.x was held up behind Rita for just a little bit too long. But as I'm saying that, the gap is 3.5 to Danny C and Jack Kobe. And Jack Kobe is struggling to find a way through on Danny C. These two are side by side through so many corners right now. And Danny C just managing to hold off Jack Kobe. Once again, Jack Kobe goes for the tighter inside line. Danny C goes for the wider line, gets a slide. That is going to hurt. And I think that is now Jack Kobe able to stretch his legs a little bit out front. 0.8 of a second already with Danny C just getting that little bit of a slide on. Gr.x will have seen that. He's got the gap to 3.3. But again, Gr.x is defending massively from Rita at the moment. And this race-long battle continues between these two. Gr.x with the advantage at the moment. Rita with the bit between her teeth and going for it. And Danny C finds himself back out front of Jack Kobe by 2.36 of a second. So Jack Kobe is right on his back bumper as we come around the top of the course. We go around the crown. We're going to come up the hill. And we've got a 2x2 race here. We've got Danny C and Jack Kobe out front. Nothing splitting these two. And then we've got Rita and Gr.x. Rita making a move up the inside on Gr.x. He's going to have the inside for the next corner. What can Rita do? These two going side by side. She's keeping her foot in. Gr.x giving her room on the outside. Lovely bit of respectful racing there. And they're still side by side as they go through this long sweeping left-hander. Rita on the inside. Gr.x on the outside. Gr.x is now going to have the advantage on the inside. And I think Rita's going to have to tuck in behind. But no, she's going for it. No, she does tuck in behind. I thought maybe she was going to do a Kobe there and go wide and deep and then cut in and try and get up the inside. Couldn't quite manage that one, and Gr.x half a second ahead. Jack Kobe's out front now ahead of Danny C. So the front two have been swapping places left, right and centre through this one. But it's hard to know where to look. You have got two amazing battles going on here. I feel sorry for Stiggy and Wills that are not really featuring in this race commentary. But it's Jack Kobe, 0.3 ahead of Danny. These guys are 4 seconds now ahead of Gr.x and Rita. And Rita's just half a second behind Gr.x. We're into the final lap. We're into the final stages of this one. Rita's now dropped to 1 second off of Gr.x. So Gr.x seems to have got a little bit of better momentum than Rita at this precise moment. And Jack Kobe half a second ahead of Danny as they go down the hill underneath the Gran Turismo inflatable bridge there. Jack Kobe really pushing. Danny looking to try and get something out of this one. He's going to be 0.6 off of Jack Kobe, who does come across first. What a battle between those, and what a battle between Gr.x and Rita. Absolutely phenomenal. Stiggy's going to come home in 5th. Just flashing his lights as he comes across. And poor old Wills, he's had some great races tonight, but this is one to forget. Coming home in 6th place, some 8 seconds behind Stiggy and 20 odd seconds behind the leader. What a race that was out front for both 1st and 2nd and 3rd and 4th. Hard for the commentator to pick what to look and which camera to have on there. We missed a few of the overtakes as well. Jack and Danny were just swapping places. Ooh, left, right and centre through that one. Push the wrong button there. Let's get this done very, very, very quickly. Time is getting on. Danny says, that was great fun, Jack. Thanks for slowing down. And Jack Kobe saying, that's all right, mate. You got quicker at the end. So there you go. You see, if you race with people that are quicker than you, you get quicker. Danny's soaking up the pressure nicely in a way that I am not able to do. Jacoby was your winner, a 207.625 and the fastest lap. Danny C in second with a 208.615. Gr.x in third with a 209.028. And Rita with a 209.888 in fourth. Stiggy fifth and Wheels Racing sixth. But Jacoby, the winner of his battle with Danny C, and Gr.x, the winner of his battle with Rita. Absolutely amazing racing from you guys out front there. Right, I'm going to grab Miyabi. I'm going to go for race only now. This one is going to be fast and furious. We're only doing 5 laps around here, and it's a very, very small, tight circuit. And I'm actually quite looking forward to this. Don't know how the grid is going to work out. Danny says, sort of managed to stop sliding in out of some corners, but still couldn't match his speed. Jack says, what about boost on weak? Keep us all together. I could do. We could do. I could do that. We can do that. What else was I going to do? Oh, I can't because something's going on here. Let's just try that again. There we go. Stiggy's going to sit this one out. I'm going to wait for everybody to tick in. We'll see how we go. I would like to join. We've already got a few races. I really would like to join, but unfortunately at the moment, I really don't feel that I should. So I apologise, guys, that I am not in this one. Right, so we got Rita, Wills, Gr.x, Danny C, Jacoby. 5 in this one. This is going to be really, really cool. And let's enter this and we'll see how we go. I'm not going to enter, I'm going to start it even. So let's start this race. Stiggy sitting this one out. And then I think after this one, we got the Nürburgring, and then that will be it for the night, I'm afraid, guys. But we will do the full complement of races, even though we've only got a few. Started off with quite a few people earlier on, but it goes like that sometimes. It does go like that. Right, let's get some information on. There's me sitting here waiting for the game to do something. And we're going to have Rita is going to lead us away with Wills in second, Gr.x third, Danny in fourth, and Jacoby off the back in this one. So very, very, very tight circuit. Very short race, this one. I imagine this is probably only going to be about 5 minutes. Oh, Rita's on the grass. She keeps her foot in. Oh, that was brave. She's going to have dirty tyres now, though. She's gone a little bit deep. Oh, she's going to go round with the dirty tyres. She's binned it. She's out. She's gone. Wills in first now. Jacoby second. Gr.x in third. Danny C in fourth. There will be no recovery for anybody that spins in this one. You spin, you're gone. This is like it's a knockout, this one. So we've got the 4 cars up the front here. Wheels Racing, Jacoby, Gr.x and Danny C. I know that Rita will keep running, but it's no way. Well, 15 laps around here. I did lie. Oh, maybe she could get back into it. 15 laps. I didn't realise it was, I thought it was only 5. See, I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. This is what this does when it's not good. And it's not good. Oh, Jacoby looking for a way around the outside of Gr.x, and he gets all over the curb there. Oh, that was really, really rough through that corner. Jack Kobe, you're not Snetterton now, mate. Rita still going. She's got 15 seconds to make up. That is quite some, but anything could happen. You've already seen, oh, D-Lock's getting it really slidey. He's into the grass now. Oh, he's gathered it up and he didn't go round. Oh, that was lucky. But I was just about to say anything can happen with these curbs. You put a wheel on them and it just rips the car round and you can be in trouble. So Jack Kobe all over the curb again. I thought he was going to be into the grass there. But Jack Kobe out front now by 0.6 of a second. Danny C second. D-Lock's in third with a half-second penalty. Wheels Racing's dived into the pits. What? And he's got a 3-second penalty. Wheels, what are you doing? What is that all about, I wonder? I'm confused now. The commentator has lost the plot. He doesn't quite know what's going on. Did Wheels have a puncture? I'm not quite sure. Jack out front, you can see he's just putting the wheels through the corner of the curb there. Jack Kobe saying safety car. I think, is Jack going to be slowing everybody up? I think he is. I think we're in a safety car situation at the moment. That's going to allow Rita and Wheels Racing to close up. Danny and D-Lock's just waiting behind. They're trying to keep their tyres warm at the moment. But Wheels is a long way back. He's half a lap back at the moment. But Jack Kobe effectively the safety car at the minute. Rita's closed up. Wheels is coming around the top of the track now. So I think these guys, they just need to back off a little bit more. Just give Wheels the opportunity just to close up a little bit more. He's just starting the long straight that these guys have just finished. Looks like Jack Kobe's gapping the guys behind at the moment. I couldn't see what he said in the what's it, safety car in this lap, I think he said, but Wheels Racing is still off the back of the pack a little bit at the moment. So Jack bunches them up. Wheels comes around. He's just on the back of this group now. So Jack Kobe will lead us away. He'll be able to drop the hammer when he's ready. I think the hammer's just been dropped and they are racing again. All of them together, and Jack, oh, big slide there and almost into the barrier as he jumps across those curbs again. He's really risking the curves on every single lap through there at the moment. Danny C will be watching this. Danny's got a lovely run on Jack Kobe here. Can he get a move done? Just behind, D-Locks, Rita and Wheels locked together. Wheels looking for a move up the inside of Rita. Rita on the grass yet again. Dirty tyres, almost gets into the back of D-Locks under braking there with the dirty tyres. Wheels in third, Rita fighting, sorry, D-Locks fighting back, and Wheels goes, where's Wheels gone? I thought he was diving into the pits again then. Oh, Wheels, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jack Kobe out front by nearly a second. Danny is 0.7 ahead of D-Locks, and then Rita is right with D-Locks. These two having a real battle at the moment. Rita looking for a way up the inside. Can't quite get that done through the left, right. Then we've got the tight turn at the top of the track. Oh, Jack Kobe with a massive slide through there. The car going left and right, almost at 90 degrees. Danny enjoying the show from behind. Danny's going 0.227 faster there, setting a blue time. And D-Locks now still got Rita all over the back of him, just 0.3 behind. Wheels 1.8 behind. Wheels having a bit of a mare as we've gone through the latter part of this evening. started off really, really well. Looks like the renowned garage is maybe having a party and the mechanics not setting the car up quite correctly for these last couple of races. But the same cannot be said for Jacoby and Danny, that are going really well out front. Jacoby's 1 second ahead of Danny. Danny is half a second ahead of Gr.x. Gr.x closing up half a second there, with Rita right behind her, and Wheels Racing has closed up too. So this is now a four-way battle here. Danny C was chasing Jacoby. Now suddenly he finds Gr.x, Rita and Wheels right with him. And oh, Gr.x heavily into the barrier there, right off the track and heavily into the barrier. So that's going to drop him back down into 5th. We've got 5 laps to run after the end of this one. And it is Jacoby out front by 2 seconds. Danny C 0.7 ahead of Rita. And then Rita has got Gr.x right in his bumper. And Wheels now 9.6 behind. So Wheels having a nightmare at the moment. Oh, Jacoby's off. He's on the grass. He's got to go round. How on earth did he save? Well, I know how he saved that. That's what the steering aid on controller's done for you. When you lose it like that, you can catch it on a controller. On a wheel, I would have been in the barrier, I tell you. But there we go. He gathered that one up nicely. Great car control, gathered it up beautifully, and he's now 1.5 seconds ahead of Rita, that's managed to get past Gr.x. So, but Rita has got Gr.x and Danny C tight behind. We can see Wheels Racing in the background at the moment. And then Danny C trying to make a move around the outside of Gr.x. He's got the momentum. He's kept it on the right side of the track, but no, he can't quite get through. He tucks in behind Gr.x. Gr.x now has got Danny all in his mirrors, and Rita's enjoying this because while the two behind are fighting, she's able to gap just slightly. Danny C shows his nose ahead of Gr.x. Gr.x says, I'm not having any of that, and he gets back in front. Gr.x has got the advantage through the S's. Oh, Danny C right on the back of Gr.x through there, practically pushing him through that corner. He's got the inside for this one. Can Danny C come out of this ahead, or is Gr.x going to be able to sweep even around the outside? He can't quite manage it. He tucks in behind Danny C. But I tell you what, this is not over yet. They're still side by side. Danny C with the advantage, then Gr.x with the advantage. Gr.x has got to come out of this in front. He doesn't. They're still side by side. Danny's risking everything on the outside. Gr.x keeping it really respectful on the inside. This is incredible racing from these two. All the time, Wheels Racing is closing up behind as well. He's now only 1.3 seconds behind. Jacoby 2.6 out front. Then we've got Rita, Gr.x and Danny locked together in battle, and Wheels Racing joining them on the back of this pack. It is still Danny C and Gr.x that are side by side. They've been side by side nearly all the way through this corner, and now Wheels Racing is right with him. He's got the opportunity to pick which of the cars he's going to follow through. Gr.x, Danny C, Wheels Racing. Rita just ahead. Danny goes round the outside. He hits the front. Gr.x says, oh no, you're not. Tucks in behind. All the time, Rita is okay out front. Danny C trying to get up the outside of Wheels. A slight door bang on the way through there, but it's all good. This is manic. Rita in second. Gr.x half a second behind. Danny 0.1 behind. Wheels 0.05 behind. They're together. There is nothing in it with these three. Whilst these three are fighting and switching places left, right and centre, there Rita is just managing to keep hold of second place. She's 3 seconds behind Jacoby at the moment. We are on the 15th and final lap. It looks like it's going to be Jacoby that will come across the line to take the win. He does, and Rita is going to get second. But behind, is it going to be Gr.x or Danny? It's tight on the line, and Wheels Racing. It looks like Gr.x did get it on the line. But what phenomenal racing there. Really tight, twisty track. Jacoby showing that he is the PSR alien and the master around there in the MX-5. But I tell you what, behind it was dynamite. Truly dynamite there. Wonderful racing. William says, well, that went well. William, you need to keep it in a straight line, my friend, and then you'll be challenging Jack. What's with all the spinning? It's like a top, a spinning top. When you nearly put it into the pits, what was that all about? What was it all about when you stuffed it in the pits? I thought he's taking it. You went into the pits, then you tried doing it again. What was all that about? The safety car restart was good fun, says Jack Kobe. That was actually a really good thought to do that. Jack first, a 42.073. Rita in second with a 40.083. Deluxe in third with a 41.639. And Danny C with a 42.222. Your fastest lap, Wills Racing in fifth with a 39.734. And quicker than everybody else on there. Rita got the second fastest time as well, a 40.0. So great racing from you guys there. Really, really, really enjoyed that. I want to go into edit event settings, and we're going to pick up our last race of the night, which is at the Nürburgring Grand Prix. I'm going to change it to practice and race, and I'm going to set it to I'm going to set the doodly bug. I'm going to switch this to custom weather random, and from what it was set to. William says he thinks he needs a couple of safety cars. Are we going to get a safety car restart around here? I wonder. We'll see. It depends. Wills Racing can keep it pointing in a straight line. We might not need one. He's having a really mixed bag tonight. His poor Wills. I'm picking on him, but he's really having a real bit of a mixed bag. We're back to the sport. Do you guys want to go sports or racing tyres for this one? Can you just let me know in the let me just see what people want to do. Robo Mags, good evening. How are you doing? Jack Kobe says racing. Will says racing. Danny sports. I mean, you could. Should we go any tyres? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Go with what you want, guys. Go with what you want. Could be interesting. I'm going to go for the racing soft tyres. I will run this one. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to run it. We've only got a few of us in here. Let me just take a drink, and then we'll get into this. It's going to be Danny C, Jack Kobe, me, Rita, Wills, Deluxe, and Stiggy if he's running it. And then the rain comes down. Ho hum. Interesting. how long this rain is going to last for. This is going to be fascinating, actually. Because do you go intermediates? Do you go softs? Or do you go with the sports tyres? Of course, the sports tyres are going to run fine in the rain. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting, this one. Right. Ooh. I am going to start this race. I'm going to let them know when we're starting. And I'm going to start this one at 1:15. So people can have a little think about what tyre they want to run in. Just give them a couple of minutes to run it and just see how they go. Going to be very, 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 very interesting. Because obviously you could go with the slick tyres and risk the weather, or obviously the sports tyres have got tread, so they will run in the wet as well. Yeah, very, very interesting. I've sort of changed my mind and trying the sports tyres for this one. Pretty cold this track. Just got to watch the time. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. I don't think I've ever done a race where people could pick between racing and soft. It'll be very, very interesting. And it will be interesting for people to share what tyres they were on at the end. When I go through the results, whether people were on sports or racing tyres. It'll be very, very interesting. But we've definitely got moisture on the track here. Whoa. Right, where are we? Let's just come out here and see where we are at. So, we've got Rita, Wills, Gr.x, Danny, Jack Kobe, Robo, me and Stiggy. I am going to change the grid order. We'll see where we go. So we're going to be starting this one in just a few moments. It's going to be Rita, me, Stiggy, Wills, Robo Mags, Gr.x, Danny and Jack Kobe that are going to be in this one. Let's go. Start this race. And we'll see how we go. The big thing for me is can I keep it in a straight line. Good luck, everybody. Last one tonight. And thank you to everybody that has liked and subscribed the stream this evening. I really, really appreciate it. We're up to 96. So I've only got to find 4 more over the weekend. And then we'll be on that magic 5,500. But for now, let's get on and see how we go. Robo Mags, you do not need to apologise for being late, my friend. I do a jump in, jump out lobby. People can jump in and jump out whenever they're ready. Just run one race, run them all. Run the first half, second half, not the first. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to brake a little bit early for this corner. Still went a little bit deep. Wheels managing to sweep around the outside. Of course, I don't know what tyres Wheels is on. Could be on Racing Inters. And I don't know what tyres reads. Well, I don't know what tyres anybody's on. This is where it's very, very interesting with this one. The windscreen wipers are on. I've lost traction a little bit there. Sticky tucked up behind me at the moment. Oh, big old slide. No, 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 don't go around, don't go around. Oh, fiddlesticks. Trouble is I'm driving like I've got racing tyres on. Comes that rain. Car sliding again. Oh no, I'm going around. Keep going, Mags. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That was me going around on my own there. Here comes Rita. Didn't think it would be long before I dropped it. Going again. Oh, I cannot race tonight at all. Keep going, Rita. Jacoby at 2:15.5. Wheels, Danny C out front. Wheels in first, Danny C second, and I think that Jacoby in third. Great little battle going up front, unfortunately. Rita and I way off the back. Don't think I've got the boost on for this one either. I think we're just running as normal. Ooh. He dropped it there. 3 of 5. Yeah. I'm not sure where Reach has gone. Should we all go 1, 2, 3? You can't park there. You can't park there. Has she got equipment failure? So I don't think she's moving. I think something's happened with Rita. She's gone. What? What's going on? Oh, God, it's a good old race up front. Ow. Is Rita all right? Oh, she is running now. I've ditched. She went straight on. Oh, we got Wills, Jack Kobe and Danny C really tight together in this one. Possibly on the oh, Jack Kobe and Wills. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. Wills just parked up on the side of the track there. Oh, that was tough for Wills. Robo Max just going around. We're in front. Danny C and Jack Kobe, you're 1 and you're 2. Danny putting a wheel in the dirt there. Jack still going. Oh, Danny's binned it. Danny's off into the wall. That's leaving Jack Kobe. I think Jack Kobe is possibly going to be doing a safety car here. Definitely need a safety car out on track to recover Danny C, who was hard into the barrier there. So we've got these 3 cars have all... No safety car. They're just racing. D-Locks and Stig is saying, Jack Kobe, if you want to slow up, that's your tough. We're going for it. D-Locks out front. Jack Kobe just rearranging the furniture around the track, sending a cone flying there. D-Locks is out there. Oh, Jack Kobe's nearly dropped it there. Oh, that was so tight on the on that corner there. We got D-Locks is on the Sport Soft tyres. Jack Kobe's on the inters, Stiggy's on the inters, Danny's on the inters, Robo Max is on the inters, Wheels is on the intermediates, and Rita's on the soft. So D-Locks is on a different tyre to the rest, but I tell you what, he's on the sports, the others are on the inters, and there's a little bit of wetness on the track, but not an awful lot at the moment. D-Locks just looking for a little bit of moisture to keep those tyres cool. We're on the final lap. They come down to the hairpin, and Gr.x has got the advantage on the inside. Jacoby trying to go around the outside. Stiggy is in third at the moment with Danny in fourth. Robomags in fifth at the minute with Wheels in sixth, and Rita after that straight on moment where she, I don't know quite what happened there, but she is still running now. I have bailed out, which probably was a good thing actually. But Jacoby and Gr.x side by side. The places are changing. Gr.x is first and Jack is first, and Gr.x is first and Jack is first, and they're coming up to the chicane. I think that Jackie's going to have the opportunity and the advantage into the chicane. Gr.x really tight behind, Stiggy not far off, and then Danny as well. Jack jumps across the curb. Gr.x gets across the curb, and then 2 wheels on the grass. He's not giving up. He wants to get up the inside. He can't quite do it. Jack has got it covered. So I think Jackie's going to come across to take the win. Oh, he sweeps across the track. And Jack does get the win. Gr.x in second, Stiggy third, Danny in fourth. Robomags is going to come across in fifth place. And then it will be Wills, who's at a mare. He started off so well, Wills. And then towards the end of the evening, it's just gone wrong for the young man. And then Rita will be coming home in 7th place. Oh, that was really good. What a brilliant, really nice evening of racing. It was busy to start with. It got quiet towards the end. And a very strange stream, if you want my opinion, this evening. And I apologise that I did a couple of races. But hopefully I'll be going to try and rest a little bit this weekend, and then see if I can come back a little bit stronger on Monday, Tuesday of next week. And really good in this little Mazda MX-5, or the Mazda Touring Roadster car, whatever they call it in Gran Turismo. I still see it as an MX-5. Great little car, really good for a Friday night one make. I do love these Friday night one make race nights because it does pit the drivers against each other, but we really need to do a games night. We need to do a last man standing or a cat and mouse, possibly next Friday. We will see. And but we will need people, and at the moment I'm still trying to build PSR back up so that we can get a full complement of people. But I think maybe I might go with a game next week, guys. Let me know what you think. And last man standing is easy because it doesn't matter how many we've got. Cat and mouse, we really need to have some teams for that. I do like the teams versions. And right, yeah, did enjoy that one. Very mixed stream. So great that we had a lot to start with. Sorry it was a bit quiet towards the end. But we did have some fantastic races and some fantastic racing, which we were really treated to. Right, I just really want to say, well, let's do the result, which was Jacoby with a 2:12.775 out front. Gr.x in second with a 2:14.3, and Stiggy in third with a 2:15.2. Then Danny C fourth, Robomags fifth, Wheels Racing sixth, Rita in seventh, and I was a DNF on that one. Jacoby, Gr.x and Stiggy, well done. I just want to say thank you to everybody that has liked, that subscribed, everybody that has raced with me and enabled me to do this stream this evening. Really couldn't do this without all of the races, and we've got some great races. Have yourselves a really good weekend. Whatever you're doing, have a good one, have an enjoyable one, and I'll be back at 9 o'clock on Monday with some more randomizer based daily races. So we'll probably do daily race B and C, just as people can get a bit of practice and get their hand in, and probably a couple of randomizer races as well. Catch up with me then 9 o'clock. In the meantime, as I said, have yourselves a great weekend, and I'll see you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.